guys, it's Patriots Man here, and I am back with another video. Today guys, we are going to talk about how to get Masters in the Playoffs promo. So this promo dropped yesterday, the official NFL Playoffs promo, and we have 2 Iconics and 2 Epics to start off with. Now of course we're going to have 4 other Iconics and 4 other Epics, and their different drops coming up within the next week or so. Then of course we're going to have 2 more common players. They're going to be for the Packers and the Titans. But that's beside the point. We're going to talk about how to get these Masters and general strategy when going in to complete these Masters to make sure you guarantee yourselves those Masters in the least collectibles possible. So basically, Playoffs promo, right? It takes 200 stamina to go through the top and the bottom. You have 6 events on the top and you have your jackpot on the bottom. Playing through all of these events at the top are going to be 30 stamina each, so that's 180, and then the stamina on the bottom is going to be 20 to unlock this one, which is the jackpot event that gives you, of course, the 200 points, as well as 5 collectibles random from the promo. So what you want to do, obviously, whenever reset hits, make sure you have that full stamina. Overnight it should recharge, you should be just fine. But what you want to do, make sure that as soon as reset hits, whenever you can, the quickest possible, whether that's an hour or so later or right at reset, try to use your stamina then, because then when the next reset hits, which I believe the next reset for events is 7:30. Yes, 7:30 EST. You will then be able to go in at that time and have a good amount of stamina to play with. So, you want to try to get your stamina done early and not waste it, because if it sits at 200 too long, obviously you're wasting stamina, wasting collectibles you could be getting. So whenever you have stamina, use it. That's the number one tip for every promo to get the most out of it. It regens at 3 minutes per stamina. So you want to get the most out of your stamina. Now, next thing, after the obvious, the obvious that we just went through, there's the trades. So the trades, you go in here, and it takes 200 overall commons to build these players. So the 2-star Antonio Gates, who starts at 430 base. Then you have the Dwight Freeney, who is 1 star at a time, starting at 400 base. So obviously, like we went over yesterday, the Antonio Gates is a higher base overall, so he will be naturally more expensive. And they will have discounted, lower sets when you're actually trying to rank them up after you complete them the first time. So it takes 200 overalls. And same with the Epics, they take the wildcard items that are turned into those 200 overalls. But the strict 200 overalls are used for the Iconics. Anyways, there are 2 ways to get the 200 overalls, as you know. You have your AFC based one and your NFC based one. Now these, of course, you have to put in 10 specific ones from each team of their respective conference. Now you also have your random one. Your random one is going to cost 10 less collectibles, except these collectibles can be random. They don't have to be specific to the team themselves. So this is a gamble, obviously, right? If you do this, you are in reality going to save 10 collectibles, but if you don't pull one that you need for a set, so say for example, I want to build myself the Antonio Gates. If I don't pull one of those 6 players, if I pull one of the other 6 commons that are not one of those players, well then I can't use it. I just wasted 50 collectibles. However, a good trade they have that is going to allow you to get at least some of that back is with the Playoffs Common Exchange, where you turn in 1 Playoffs Common player and get 40 back. So in reality, right, you are saving 10, but then now you're losing 10 from what you saved. So in the end, I guess you're sort of balancing out, because you saved originally, but you're giving those 10 collectibles back because you're trading your common back in. So it's going to be either a guaranteed selection with 60 or 50 random for a random 200 overall common. So when you're building these, you want to look at what you have. So honestly, I don't think it would be a bad idea to, at least if you're free to play or if you're spending money, whatever, to at least on your first 200 overall to try the random, because you have a way less chance of getting a duplicate because you don't have any 200 overalls yet. So if I'm going for Antonio Gates and I do the random 200 overall, well, I have a 50% chance of getting a 200 overall that I need, right? So if you don't think your luck is that good, if you don't want to gamble with it, if you don't want to, spend that time putting those collectibles in, and then also, having to take it back out and put in specific ones now for a select, you want to make sure that you know what you're doing straight out, because the select takes 10 of each. So, you can't just put in 60 random ones. They're all specific. So have a plan ahead in your mind. Make sure that you're knowing what you're going to go for. What I'm going to do, honestly, I'm just going to go straight for the selects. I don't want to chance it or anything or end up losing collectibles in the end. I just want to go straight in, get the guaranteed stuff, and not risk anything. So yeah, to get masters, you simply need those 200 overalls, and going through that strategy however you want to do it. Now, talking about a free-to-play player, right? A free-to-play player could be like, all right, well, in a usual promo, you know, I get maybe one iconic, one 2-star iconic or something. I checked out some math guides, and there's actually an opportunity for you guys to get multiple iconics from the promo just by playing it. You know, it's 18 days long, and the way they have it structured, it's simply just like a 1-star iconic. So, for example, Dwight Freeney, and there will be 2 more 1-star iconics coming up. Same with the 2-star iconics, there would be 2 of those as well. So, building a Dwight Freeney, it's just going to take any 3 of these players right here. A Tyler Bass, Jimmy Ward, Justin Pugh, Jalen Hurts, Ray McLeod, or Andre James. If you get any of these 3, or any of these 6, or 3 of these 6, you're going to get yourself an iconic. And simply it just takes, what, 180 to guarantee yourself? So basically, 180 of these rare collectibles is an iconic player. Assuming that you get the correct ones, you're balancing them out, playing the right events, and, you know, getting them all in the set, you're going to end up getting an iconic in 180 of these. So, if you're playing your events every day, you know you're going to get a good amount of collectibles, because we go through the math, and obviously I'm not going to go through all the math right now, but you know that with 18 days, you're going to be able to get a number of iconics by either using your Madden cash to refresh your stamina, buying the coin pack in the store that is there every 48 hours, which I can find again right here. You know, once you do that, make sure you're getting all your coin packs in when you're refreshing through the 48 hours. So obviously there is opportunity here. There's opportunity to build a 2-star, opportunity to build multiple 1-stars. Whatever you want to do, just make sure you're smart about your collectibles and paying attention to the right ones, because there are 12 different collectibles, and all these trades are going to take the specific teams. So you really have to be careful about that. So there is that, guys. That is pretty much my guide for this. Obviously, when you go to the events, you're going to be getting a lot of collectibles, a bunch on first win, a bunch playing through. So yeah, that's going to be it for this one, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, how to get masters in the playoffs promo. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.